Hello and welcome to Resonance Blu in Varadero. Come join me. Now this resort is renovated, so formerly it used to be a Memories Varadero. Now it's called Resonance, and there are two parts to this resort. So you got the blue side and you got the Musique side over there. So the blue side is calmer and quieter, and the Musique side is more of a party central basically. When you book blue, you're gonna have access to both of the sides of the resort. So if you feel like just chilling around, then you stay here at the blue side. If you feel like you wanna, turn it up a notch and party, then you go over to the Musique side, So yeah, it's not a bad deal at all. Now this resort is sprawling, it's huge, and they're still renovating some of the buildings as well, where people stay at, the guests stay at. Even the building I'm at, 22, they're still renovating some rooms as well there. My room is recently renovated as well, so that's nice to see. I do like the decor of this lobby, especially because the lobby, they kept the Cuban vibe of the resort since it's an older resort, but when they renovated it, they made it more modern, but still didn't lose its soul, you know what I mean? So that's a nice touch to it. I love sitting at this lobby, grabbing a coffee and just reading a book because it's very open, wind just flows through, so that's very nice. I'm not particularly a big fan of resorts that have closed lobbies, with all the glass walls. I like a more open, Cuban style lobby. So you got two bars here. One is the normal blue bar, and the other one is the Harmony Club. As of right now, you don't need to upgrade to Harmony if you already have blue. So that's a good thing. You have access to both of the bars, or at least they've been serving me, so I don't know. But essentially, I have access to everything at this resort, which is nice, I don't have to worry about whether they're gonna serve me at a place or not.
As I mentioned, both bars are across from each other, and usually both of them weren't open at the same time because there just weren't enough guests to justify it. During the daytime, the Blue Bar was open. During nights, the Harmony Club Bar was open, and they both served everybody. Lots of seating available, so I had no issues there. There were quite a few nooks and crannies to discover at this resort. There was also a store.
Now keep in mind that they're still renovating this resort, so not everything is going to be 100%. I was talking to one of the employees, and they estimate that the resort is going to be done fully renovating within 6 months or so. I'm here in February. By the end of summer, perhaps they will finish renovating. I do see a lot of workers just working here as well. So yeah, I do see them making changes to this resort. Now, as you can see, this resort is sprawling, and the grounds, there has a lot of old trees, which I like to see, lots of shade. Almost feels like a bit of the forest right over here, which is nice. Provides lots of shade as well. So yeah, that's very nice. You also got a buffet over here. And in all honesty, the food hasn't been the greatest here. Pretty bare bones, but it is what it is, That is, I guess, how Cuba has been functioning these days. But again, I come to Cuba for the people and the beaches, especially the beaches, So I'm happy here. And the coffee. I need a lot of coffee, like a lot of caffeine.
Here are some of my meals. They all looked pretty similar since the options were limited.
Now let's go to the pool. The pool is the calmer pool. There's a machine coming, I gotta wait. So the pool is calmer, so if you want a more quiet pool, then you come to the blue side and you stay here, as opposed to the Musique side where it's much more lively. They have parties throughout the day and at nighttime. So yeah, let's go check out the pool. Tons of loungers here, and the loungers are pretty unique. They seem pretty comfortable as well. So you won't really have much issue finding a spot here.
This pool was for the people who just wanted peace and quiet. There was some music playing from the pool bar, but you could barely hear it. Definitely a huge contrast from the music pool, where there were tons of entertainment happening. This is the pool bar.
It's a very large pool with 2 bridges, actually. Not just one, but 2 bridges. People definitely come here to just chillax and just hang out, you know? Now let's go check out the snack bar, which is 24 hours.
The snack bar had your typical hamburgers and tuna sandwiches. And during most of my stay, there was a flour shortage, so we didn't have any bread at the resort.
Let's go to the beach. As you saw, they're doing renovations right behind me. Now the one downside to staying at Blue as opposed to Musique is that you're all the way at the beginning of the resort. So to get to the beach, you have to walk through Musique basically. It's, I would say, a 10-minute walk or so. So if you do have mobility issues, you know, it's going to be a little tough for you. And also, I haven't seen any carts as well. They should run carts. I've seen some carts on standby, but none to take people over. So that's something I hope that they start doing, because that would shave off a lot of time. I like smaller resorts, honestly, because I don't have to walk around a lot. Everything is close proximity. I like that. But at the same time, it's good to tough it out a little bit. You know, after you've, you know, eaten or drank too much, it's good to walk it off, right? Your digestive system will thank you. But yeah, to get to the beach, you have to walk all the way to the other end of the resort. Let me say one thing about the employees here. The employees here are the best that I've seen in Varadero, actually. They're amazing. They're so helpful. They're so nice and kind, you know. They're so amazing. Especially my maid. She is amazing. I forget her name, but she's amazing. I feel at home here, to be honest with you. I feel, despite, you know, the food not being that great, I do still feel very welcome here. And that's very much appreciated. In terms of the clientele, you're gonna find a mixed bag. You know, a lot of young people actually in their 20s are here. And also, you know, older people as well. And everybody in between. So it's a really good mix of people. It feels nice to actually be in this weather after the couple of snowstorms we had back in Canada. So yeah, I'm thankful to be here, you know. Thank you, God.
As I was walking by the music pool, there was music blaring throughout, and there were more people here as opposed to the Blue pool.
And here we are at the beach. It is a beautiful day compared to Canada, where it is winter over there and there's piles of snow on the ground. Here, quite the opposite. And the vibes are great. The vibes are great. It's a little bit more windy these days because it is February, so it's a little bit more windy, but it's still beautiful. Can't complain at all. You know, you got the turquoise blue water, you got the palapas as well. you know? Nice day to take a walk. Now the sand does have a bit of seaweed, as you can see, because, you know, seaweed just washes up on shore. And I mean, what more can I say? It is a Veradero beach. And also, the beach is pretty much, you know, both for the music and the blue side. So you come here and you just relax, right? And what I love about coming to Cuba is that nobody bothers you on the beach. You know, you can just lie down. Nobody will come up to you and try to sell you stuff, and I love that. I love to just be left alone, you know, which is why I, you know, right now I love coming to Cuba. I come here a lot. If you're looking for a nice sandy beach, you know, pristine waters, then this is definitely a beach for you.
Sometimes I did have a hard time finding a lounger, even though there were more than enough palapas. So I hope that the resort can get more loungers at the beach.
Now, onto the room. So here we are at the room. I'm in building 22, and it's pretty much in between the blue lobby and sort of the music side over there. So yeah, I mean, a lot of hiking still. Like I found myself to go to the blue lobby in the morning for my coffee, and then later on during the day I go over to the music side, to the beach or the pool, because that's where most of the people are at this resort, both sides. Before I show you the room, I want to tell you a bit of a story. My curtains over here, actually the first night I got here, the rod actually broke off of the wall. When I told them about the curtain and showed them the picture, I thought that it wouldn't be fixed during my stay, maybe afterwards, but not during my stay. But I mean, within 2 days, they actually fixed it. I came into my room and I almost didn't even notice the fact that they fixed it. But yeah, they came in and they fixed the curtain. So I was pleasantly surprised that they fixed it within my stay, actually, within the period of my stay. Anyways, you got the king size bed here. You got your TV console as well. And you also have a chair to sit at. And also, first time I've seen it in Cuba, a footrest. So that's very interesting. And yeah, the AC is comfortable, everything is comfortable. I haven't had any issues. Let's move on to the washroom. So the washroom is also, you know, clean, very clean, and that's what I look for. I don't care about, you know, aesthetics as much, more so I care about cleanliness. And this room is extremely clean. It's been recently renovated as well, so that's nice. The washrooms, you know, your typical Cuban resort washroom. So, you know, you have all the things that you need, your towels, etc. And then you got the closet space over here, ample space as well. So that's nice. I don't even use it. As you can see, the shelves, I just use the drawers. And you know, you got your thicker blanket, you got your extra pillow. And one thing is that there's no safe here. That's the thing. So when they renovated this place, they haven't put the safe in yet. I did tell them about that you know, you want a safe, right? But yeah, they said they'd get it, but they haven't, and that's okay. I leave my stuff in my suitcase, so yeah. Otherwise, it's a comfortable room. Can't complain, honestly, can't complain. And also, as opposed to the music side, the blue side is quieter, right? A little bit of music can be heard coming in from the music side, but honestly, you don't even hear it that much. And then the view. I don't have much of a view, but that's okay. I like trees. I like looking at trees. Especially in the dead of winter, right? In Toronto with the snowstorms, it's nice to look at green trees for once. But yeah, not much of a view. The thing about these buildings, as I've mentioned, is that they're still renovating the resort. So there are a lot of little bits of, you know, construction material here and there because they are still going through it, you know. So, you know, I understand that. So I suspect in like 6 months' time, the ground in front of my room will be pristine. But otherwise, you know, I can't complain. I like the fact that I do have trees. It kind of drowns out the noise coming in from music at night, so that's nice. But anyways, I can't complain at all. It's nice, it's safe, it's clean. That's all you need, right? In terms of the Wi-Fi, I found that the Wi-Fi is better at the blue side than the music side. I get great Wi-Fi in my room. I can work from here online, no problem. At the lobby, pretty much everywhere at the pool, you know. The music side though, it can be a hit or a miss at times. So yeah, obviously no Wi-Fi on the beach, but if you're at Blue here, you should be okay with Wi-Fi, you know, not a problem. And also another thing, as of right now, for some reason, at the music side as well, I don't get data. Like I have a roaming plan. I don't get data. Data doesn't work there as well. So I don't know. It's like an internet black hole over there sometimes. But otherwise, I'm happy with the Wi-Fi. As long as I can work, watch some YouTube videos, it's great. So who's this resort for? It's for the people who do want to party, but don't want to live in the party. Meaning, you have access to music while you're at Blue. So the Blue is the calmer side. So you have the choice of just being at the pool with no music. And it's quiet over there. So that's nice. Plus, at nighttime, if you feel like partying, then you come on over to the music side as well. And also, you know, it's Cuba and it's a Cuban beach in Veradero. If you love beaches, if you love lounging at a beach, a beautiful beach, then this resort could be for you. And also, you know, if you're not a picky eater, then you won't have any issues with the food. Sure, it's been repetitive, but, you know, I haven't had any issues. I'm satisfied. And also, if you like to socialize, then this resort is definitely for you. Because the people who come here are generally very friendly, very nice, and they're just, you know, here to relax and just have a good time, you know, and party, right? I would say if you like to party and if you like to relax as well, if you're like an ambivert like I am, then Blue is more for you than the music side. Plus you get access to everything, right? So that's a plus. Anyways, thank you for joining me at Resonance Blu. I'll see you in the next one.
More videos coming out on Cuban resorts and also a few other countries. So be sure to subscribe to my channel.